Hey there! Ultimate Yoshi here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we completed the Subterranean Complex and the Frontier Cavern. And in this episode, we're heading back to the Wistful Wild to get some above-ground treasures. Presumably. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll enter another cave, but I'm just not gonna, really. I'm not gonna... What am I even trying to say? I'm not gonna try and assume that I'm gonna reach that point, I guess. I guess that might be what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we want some yellows, we want some purples, and we want some whites, if I'm not mistaken. I probably should have gotten out whites while I was here. Now, it's only been technically like one day in between since we were last here, so all the enemies I really killed last time should probably not be here. Some of them will probably have respawned, like maybe the Wollywogs, but the Gatling Roink, Swooping Snitchbug, the Decorated Cannon Beetle, all of those guys, they should be gone. There's no bugs trying to eat, so that's good. So, kind of break these. New Midtites were gonna show up. Whoa. The Midtites just kind of like spread out in a circle. It was weird. Alright. I think I'll take the yellows and bring these guys over here, because the electric gate that we need to take down is this way. That's a hall. 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 And I don't really need these berries right now. Yep, here's the gate that we need to take down with the yellows. Alright, Almar. Now here, over here, well, there's orange bulborbs in there. Alongside a withering blowhog, that's not nice. Let's see if we can explore a little bit more. I guess I can talk about one other thing while death is going on. There's an armored cannon beetle over there. Armored cannon larva. I'm gonna leave those guys there, and I'm gonna go... As soon as this breaks down, I'm gonna go get more purples and take out that guy. I guess I could talk about... There's one little neat thing about the levels in Pikmin 2 that I haven't really brought up before. And that would be the fact that, well, they're all based around the seasons. Pretty clear, really. Like, I mean, Valley of Repose is winter. Awakening Wood is spring. Perplexing Pool is summer, and the Wistful Wild is fall. So yeah, it's kind of a neat little touch. The 4 areas cycle through the 4 seasons. Something else worth noting, you might notice this place that we're in right now with both Olimar and the captain, and the president, they're both captains right now. They're not part of the Wistful Wild. I mean, well, they are part of the Wistful Wild. They're not part of the final trial. Because in the original game, like, this is where the landing site was. There was no extra side path, and this place certainly didn't exist in the original final trial. There's one portion of this place that makes what that actually is incredibly clear. But for now, I'll leave it a little bit of a mystery in case you don't know what these extra additions are. It really does kind of make you realize, though, how tiny the final trial is. Because, I mean, seriously, practically nothing. It's just one big straight line. It's very, very easy. In terms of, like... Well, it's not easy. The Fire and Trial is the hardest part. hardest level in the game. But... oh. Okay. Question is, do I want to go after those orange bulb orbs, or... I think one of them has a treasure, but I don't like that withering blowhog. I think I have a plan for this. And that plan is speediness. Yeah, that went well. Alright, so we got that treasure. Pick up those things as well. Then there's this one over here. I can get them to bring. There's another poison gate there. So I guess I'll go get the whites that I left behind. And get them to start working on that. All in all, pretty successful. I guess you just kind of need to wait for the right time to attack those guys. So all that's going and taken care of, and that gate's being brought down. I'll bring these extra purples and go along the other path. As soon as they're nectarized. So... what else? What else, indeed? What was I talking about, even? I've completely lost track of what I was doing. Like, I have no... my mind is a complete and total blank right now. What was I talking about? The last thing I remember was talking about the seasons, but I know that wasn't really the last thing I was talking about. I'm so confused. Anyway, we got a treasure here. Might as well start taking it back, too. And we got this over here. If I'm not mistaken, at the very end of this, we have a new hole. And over there is the bridge that's oh. Jerk. Well, we got our acorn back. Hello. Seed of Greed. We got a cave. Might go in this today, might not. I'm detecting the howls of countless creatures in the hole ahead. It is nearly deafening. Sound analysis indicates a wide variety of creatures nesting here. It is a melting pot of life. Mr. President, be extremely careful. Olimar, your job is to protect his life at all costs. No, my job is to get money. Screw the President. Hey. Oh, that was an ultra... I didn't even realize that was there. I would have waited then. Oh well. Well... in case you didn't know, those are all, Creeping chrysanthemums over there. Alright, let's see if we can get that stupid guy to go away. Or we can just have him float over. That was not what I was expecting, but that does make my life a little bit easier. There we go. Alright, whiteys. Whitey-tighties. Another cave over there, not going there quite yet. While they continue working on that, I'll go get the purples that brought stuff back. Oh, I know what I can talk about. Oh, well. Oh, yeah. Well, I can talk about this. Anti-hiccup fungus. Oh, and here's the pine cone. You didn't need to make more blues, you know, guys. Blues are kind of like... why did my mic just fall over? Sorry about that. My mic just kind of randomly fell over for no reason. Alright, all you blues can just go away. Alright, we're about to get our pine cone back. I can keep an eye on the... well, apparently not, because the cave must be in the way. Alright, here's our pine cone. And then we can go over here and take out those cream chrysanthemums. Coniferous Spire! Alright. So let's take over all our purples and bring them over there. What do I... Oh, yes. So, you might have already noticed what this whole little side area over here is all about. What all this is and stuff, like... It is similar to something that we have been to before. Don't recognize it yet? Well... well, there's one very clear portion of this place that I think will make everything all very obvious. There's 3 things over here. So first off, let's take out this creeping chrysanthemum. Bam, 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 bam. Not sure where the other... Oh, there he is. There's the other withering blowhog. See if we can get him to come over here. Perfect! But yes, look at this. Look at this layout. Look at it all. This is obviously an old landing site. And right up here, this used to be the impact site. Somehow it got moved right next to the final trial, which is very weird. But the impact site and the final trial got combined to make the Wistful Wild, and this right here is where we originally crash landed and began our Pikmin adventure. Alright, there's our last treasure that we can collect currently on this day. So, President, come over here, regroup with Alma. So now we just need to wait for this thing to get back. Well, let's get our whites. Might as well use some of these eggs and discover this cave at the same time. This is the last cave. We're definitely not going in here right now. Perhaps you will find Louie in here, and yet my CPO is on edge. Ludicrous dangers await. Beasts lurk at the bottom of the deepest, darkest, most foul, sinister, horribly vile pit. Do you still wish to enter? Of course you do. Courage is our true treasure. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. You don't get Poco for courage, though. But yes, we're certainly not going in there, because that is the final cave of the game. But yeah, this is where we fought the Gulix and the Mamuta, and over here was where the Pearly Clamps were. You can even still see the islands. Except there's an island where the one where the Positron generator was holding. But yeah, we might be able to get to that one cave that we discovered. Not entirely sure, but it would make this have a good time. Let's throw our whites on this guy to make it go faster. Because whites are the fastest type of Pikmin. I'm not sure if I've ever actually made that clear, but they are. I probably have made that clear. It's been a while. This is what, episode 35? Certainly has gone on for longer than most of my other recent Let's Plays. I'm just gonna put away my Pikmin. I usually just find it easier to just completely start from scratch when I'm regrouping for a cave expedition. Alright, so what's this thing? This isn't actually an acorn. Armored nut. I'm not sure what the other nut thing was then. Alright, so... 15 whites, sounds good to me. We'll say... Well... I'll go 20 purples. Blues, I'll go the usual 30. Mostly just because I don't want to have to not be able to carry anything. Yellows... I'll go 20 yellows. And I will be taking more than just a couple of reds this time. I've learned my lesson after the fiery bullwaxes. Alright, if I hurry, I might just be able to get to that cave. There's only one other treasure left in this place, and all the enemies are dead. We have committed genocide. I'm going the wrong way. This is one annoying thing about the Wistful Wild and maneuvering yourself. You have to go this way every single time. It's just kind of... Stop it. Luckily, if we hurry, we should be able to get to where we need to go. Oh, hey, the spider things have started to spawn. Weird. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. We might be... a little slow. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Hurry. Hurry. Hurry, purples. Yeah, this is gonna be cutting it close, but we did make it. Enter this hole with your Pikmin squad. There's only 13 treasures. Let's bring it on in the next episode. See you guys then.